Good morning, students. In previous video, we are discussing about part C. In your question paper, part C, that is 3 mark questions, that is in passing capsule. That is in part C, question number 25 to question number 38, totally 14 questions. Out of 14 questions, attempt any 10 questions. Okay. Now up to 28 question already over. So today we will discuss question number 29 in part C. That question number 29 belongs to under which topic? That is applications of differentiation. ನೋಡ್ರಿ 29th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಇನ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ there are some important types, namely increasing decreasing function, tangent and normal, maxima and minima. ಈ 3 ಟೈಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ increasing decreasing function problem. So question number 29 belongs to applications of derivatives, that is it may be increasing function or it may be tangent and normal, it may be belongs to maxima and minima. Let us discuss one by one. Okay, one by one problems ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ? increasing decreasing function ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. 3 mark question, very simple concept. Now here the question, find the intervals in which the function f given by f of x equal to, totally 4 problems, that is in increasing decreasing function. First problem, f of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 6 is strictly increasing as well as strictly decreasing. Ee first problem solve ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, now here first problem, given data f of x is equal to x square minus 4x plus 6. Now how to find out the strictly increasing and decreasing function? So remember some following steps. Step number 1, solve f dash x equate to 0. ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ and equate to 0. Simplify that equation to find out the roots. ರೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Write those roots in ascending order, that is important. ಆ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಟೇಕ್ ದ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್. ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಪುಟ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, if f dash x answer is positive value, then the function f of x is strictly increasing on that interval. Suppose after substituting the intervals in f dash x, if f dash x is less than 0, that is negative value, then the function f of x is strictly decreasing on that interval. Suppose after substituting the intervals in f dash x, if f dash x value is become 0, not more than 0, not less than 0, exactly 0, then the function f of x is neither strictly increasing nor strictly decreasing. Such type of function is known as constant function. This is the working rule for solving strictly increasing and strictly decreasing function. Idea bantala? ಈಗ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ನಾವು ಗಿವನ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಏನು? ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? dy by dx. Differentiate. What is derivative of x square? 2x. What is derivative of 4x? 4. Derivative of 6 constant? 0. Now that is, among these two take 2 common, x minus 2. Okay. Now step 1, solve f dash x is equal to 0. Implies f dash x value 2 of x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now divide by 2, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 2. We got only one root. Now put that root between the interval minus infinity plus infinity. Only one root. Now therefore intervals are, what are the intervals? Intervals are, first interval minus infinity comma 2, second interval 2 comma infinity. Okay. Now take one by one interval. Now x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma 2. Then study the sign of f dash x. Don't write particular, don't write particular value, just only write the sign. Now x belongs to minus infinity comma 2, then f dash x is equal to, only write the sign, positive or negative sign ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. What is f dash x? Here f dash x is 2 times x minus 2. First number ಏನಿದೆ 2. 2 is it positive or negative? Positive. Plus. Right? Next. Minus infinity comma 2. What it means? ಇದರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? More than minus infinity, less than 2. Less than 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು? It may be 1 or it may be 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so many numbers. 2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. If you take say 1, because 1 is less than 2, isn't it? 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, 1 minus 2 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? minus 1, whether it is plus or minus? minus sign. Plus into minus, minus. Negative. If it is negative, therefore the function f of x is strictly increasing on the interval minus infinity comma 2. Okay? Next, x belongs to one more interval, ಯಾವುದು? 2 comma infinity. Then f dash x is equal to, this is f dash x 2. 2 is positive number, write as it is, positive sign. Now here interval 2 comma infinity, open interval 2 comma infinity, it means more than 2, less than infinity. More than 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? It may be 3, it may be 4, 5, 6 and so on. 2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿರೋದು. If take 3, put x equal to 3, 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 plus 1 or minus 1? Plus 1, that is plus sign. Only write the sign. Plus into plus, plus positive. If it is positive, what happened? This is negative, this is decreasing, strictly decreasing. If it is positive, the function f of x is strictly that is increasing, strictly increasing on the interval 2 comma infinity. Less than 0 ittu, strictly decreasing. More than 0, strictly increasing on the interval. Okay? 3 mark question. Similarly, second problem, same type, f of x is equal to ಏನಿದೆ? 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7. Okay? Step number 1, solve f dash x. Differentiate. Derivative of 2x cube, 2 3s are 6x square. Derivative of 3x square, 6x. Derivative of 36x, 36. x derivative of x is 1. Derivative of 7, constant 0. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದೆ ತಾನೇ? 6 ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ x square minus x minus 6. Now step number 1, solve f dash x is equal to 0. Implies f dash x value 6 into bracket x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Simplify, divide by 6, x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now clearly it is quadratic, it has 2 roots, splitting up the middle term. If you multiply by any 2 number you get 6, subtract that same number you get 1. Multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 6 ಬರಬೇಕು, ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು. What are the numbers? 3 2s are 6, 3 minus 2, 1. So shall I write directly? The roots are, factors are x minus 3, x plus 2, correct? Is equal to 0. Implies x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus 2. We got 2 roots. Now step number 1, solve f dash x equate to 0. Then write the roots. Now write the roots in ascending order. Roots are ascending order. So first root ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? minus 2. Second root is 3. Now put those roots between the interval minus infinity and plus infinity. First root minus 2, second root 3. Therefore intervals are first interval minus infinity minus 2, second interval minus 2 comma 3 and third interval 3 comma infinity. We got 3 intervals. ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ. ಹೌ ಟು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ? ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲನ್ನು ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಾವು ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ? -∞, -2. ಹೌದಾ? ದೆನ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ತೊಗೋಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಇದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನಿದೆ? ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, 6 into ಇಲ್ಲೇ. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಆರ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. 6 ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ತಾನೇ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -∞, ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2. ಇದ್ರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? -∞ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರಬೇಕು, -2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ. -2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? -3, -4, -5, -6. ಹೌದಾ? -2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ತಾನೆ? ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 0, 1, 2, 3 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. ಹಾಂ, ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2. -2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದು ರೀ? ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೆನ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2. ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2 ಯಾವುದು? -3, -4, -5, -6 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಆನ್. ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ, -3 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ -3 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? -6. ಓನ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮೈನಸ್. -3 + 2 ಅಗೇನ್ ಮೈನಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಪ್ಲಸ್, ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್, that is positive. If it is positive, then the function f of x is strictly what? Increasing. Strictly increasing on the interval -∞, -2. Okay, next interval ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಯಾವುದು? x belongs to -2, 3. Same method. Then f dash x is equal to 6. 6 is positive. ಹೌದಾ? -2, 3 ಓಪನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ -2, ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 3. 2 3ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. 3ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? 2 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 1 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 0 ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ. 2 ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 3 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು? 2. 2 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ. 2 - 3 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? -1. ಸೈನ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಮೈನಸ್. 2 + 2 + 4 ಸೈನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್, ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ minus. If it is negative, therefore the function f of x is strictly decreasing. Strictly decreasing on the interval. ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಲು? -2, 3. Okay. Also one more interval ಯಾವುದಿದೆ? x belongs to last interval 3, infinity. Then f dash x is equal to 6. 6 is positive into 3, infinity means more than 3, less than infinity. More than 3 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು? 4, 5, 6, 7. put x equal to 4 ಹಾಕಿ. 4 - 3 + 1. 4 + 2 + 6 plus, that is plus positive. If it is positive, the function f of x is strictly increasing on the interval. ಯಾವುದು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಲು? 3, infinity. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ದಲ್ಲದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ದಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. Therefore the function f of x is strictly increasing on 2 intervals, namely -∞, -2 union another interval is 3, infinity, and strictly decreasing on one interval. ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು? -2, 3. 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, f of x is equal to sin x plus cos x x lies between interval ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ not minus infinity plus infinity. Here intervals are given 0 to 2 pi. 0 ದಿಂದ 360 ಒಳಗೆ ಬರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ. Now step number 1, solve f dash x, that is nothing but dy by dx. Differentiate derivative of sin x cos x. Derivative of cos x, you know, minus sin x. Step number 1, solve f dash x is equal to 0. Implies f dash x value cos x minus sin x is equal to 0. Implies simplify cos x is equal to sin x, or divide by cos x or divide by sin x. Divide by cos x ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, cos x divided by cos x is equal to sin x divided by cos x. Divide both sides by cos x or divide both sides by sin x. Cos x cancel, so 1 is equal to tan x. Therefore angle x is equal to tan of 1, tan inverse of 1. Tan inverse of 1 value 45 degree. Now 45 degree lies between 0 and 360. Some more angles lies between 0 and 360. Not only one angle. Then again x is equal to one more angle. How to find out one more angle? In which quadrant? 0 to 360 ಕೇಳಿದಾನ one circle. In which quadrant tan is positive? Third quadrant. In third quadrant tan and cot are positive. Now third quadrant we take 180 plus theta. ಹೌದಲ್ರಿ, first quadrant tan positive, third quadrant ಕೂಡ tan positive. So therefore x is equal to two angles 45 degree. Then here LCM is 4, 1 4s are 4 pi minus 1 pi, 5 pi by 4. Clearly these two angles lies between 0 and 360. Now here interval, that is 0 to 360 degree. First angle ascending order 45 degree, second ascending angle is 5 pi by 4. Therefore intervals are ಯಾವ್ದು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 0 to pi by 4 one interval, second interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, and third interval 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. Okay, now take one by one interval. Now x belongs to first interval 0 comma 45 degree. Then f dash x is equal to f dash x ಏನಿದೆ, cos x minus sin x ಇದೆ ತಾನೆ. more, that is cos x minus sin x. f dash x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, more than 0 degree less than 45 degree. Less than 45 degree ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 30 degree. Now verify whether 30 degree lies in first quadrant or second quadrant. 30 degree lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. 0 to 90 degree lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant all t ratios are positive. Cos is positive, sin is positive, all t ratios are positive. 0 to 45 degree lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. In first quadrant all are positive. Obviously it is true, more than 0. If it is more than 0, the function f of x is strictly increasing on the interval 0 comma pi by 4. ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲೈಡ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಿಲ್ಲ. 0 to 45 degree lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. In first quadrant all t ratios are positive, so clearly which is positive? If it is positive, the function f of x is strictly increasing on that interval. Okay, next interval x belongs to 45 degree to 5 pi by 4 means 225 degree. Then f dash x is equal to f dash x value cos x minus sin x. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, more than 45 degree less than 225 degree, more than 45 less than 225. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, more than 45 degree ಯಾವ್ದು ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀರಿ, 60 degree. 60 degree ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 60 degree ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 60 degree ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ cos 60 degree, cos 60 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 1/2. minus sin 60 degree, cos 60 is more than 45 degree, cos 60 1 by 2, sin 60 is also 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 0 ಆಯಿತು. So if it is 0 it is a constant function ಅಲ್ಲ. Now here x belongs to pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, more than 45 degree, less than 225 degree, more than 45 degree. If you take 60 degree, put x is 60, cos 60 1 by 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, not 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. After simplification, that is 1 minus root 3 by 2. 1 minus root 3, obviously it is negative, less than 0. So clearly this is less than 0. If it is less than 0, the function f of x is strictly decreasing on the open interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Here the intervals given closed interval 0 to 2 pi. Now here first interval is x belongs to closed at 0, open at 45 degree. Again open interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Then next interval open at pi by 4, closed at 2 pi because less than or equal is given. Okay, now this is strictly decreasing. And one more, x belongs to open at 5 pi by 4, closed at 360 degree. Then f dash x is equal to f dash x value cos x minus sin x. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, open at 5 pi by 4, closed at 360. Closed at 360 means including 360. 360 na substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, easy method. 360 substitute ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, cos of 360 degree how much, cos 360 that is 1, minus sin 360 0, cos 360 is 1, sin 360 is 0, 1 minus 0 1, clearly it is greater than 0, correct? Cos 360 is 1, sin 360 is 0, 1 minus 0 1. Here in second interval cos of ಯಾವ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ 60 degree, cos 60 degree 1 by 2, sin 60 degree root 3 by 2, that is less than 0. Here open at 225, closed at 360, closed at 360 and including 360, put x equal to 360 degree, cos 360 degree 1 minus sin 360 degree 0, 1 minus 0 plus 1, that is more than 0. If it is more than 0, therefore the function f of x is strictly what, increasing on the interval open at 5 pi by 4, closed at 2 pi. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಎರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದು, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ at 0, open at 45 degree, then union open at 5 pi by 4, closed at 2 pi. Therefore conclusion, the function f of x, therefore the function f of x is strictly increasing on closed at 0, open at pi by 4, union open at 5 pi by 4, closed at 2 pi, and strictly decreasing on the interval, ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಲು, decreasing open interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ 0 to 360 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ 0 to 360, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ 0 to 360 ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ fourth one is find the intervals in which the function f of x equal to x square into e power minus x is strictly increasing as well as strictly decreasing. Step number 1, solve f dash x. Now here product of two functions, apply u into v rule. First function as it is x square into derivative of e power minus x, e power minus x into coefficient of x is minus 1, plus second function as it is e power minus x into derivative of first function is 2x, right? Now that is, among these two what is common, e power minus x common, minus x square plus 2x, right? Correct? Now this is f dash x, or we can write, take x is also common, now that is equal to x into e power, that is x into e power minus x into bracket x common tegadre 2 minus x. This is f dash x. Okay, now solve step number 1. Solve f dash x is equal to 0 implies x e power minus x into 2 minus x is equal to 0. This implies divide by e power minus x. Divide by e power minus x. What happened? X into 2 minus x is equal to 0. Therefore, product of two factor is 0 implies either x equal to 0 or 2 minus x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2. We got the roots. Now put those ascending roots between the interval minus infinity plus infinity. First root 0, second root 2. Okay? Now, therefore, intervals are first interval ಏನಿದೆ 0 minus infinity comma 0. Intervals are minus infinity comma 0, then 0 comma 2 and 2 comma infinity. Take one by one interval. Now x belongs to first interval minus infinity comma 0. Then ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, minus infinity comma 0, f dash x is equal to f dash x value ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, more than minus infinity less than 0. Less than 0 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಿ? less than 0 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 ಹೌದಾ? less than 0, 0 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರೋದು minus 1. minus 1 ಹಾಕಿ put x equal to minus 1, minus into minus plus 1, e power plus 1, x value minus 1, x value ಏನಾಯ್ತು? minus 1, that is minus sign. x value minus 1, 2 minus of minus 1 plus, minus into plus, minus, negative sign. If it is negative sign, then the function f of x is ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Therefore the function f of x is strictly decreasing on the interval minus infinity comma 0. Next interval ಯಾವುದಿದೆ? x belongs to 0 comma 2. Then f dash x is equal to 0 comma 2 open interval, it means more than 0 less than 2. More than 0 1 ಹಾಕಿ put x equal to 1, x value 1 ಹಾಕಿದರೆ this is positive. 2 minus x value 1, here x value 1 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ e power minus 1. e power minus 1 is nothing but 1 upon e. Denominator ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 by e, that is positive. Now x value 1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 is positive. This is positive. X value 1, 2 minus 1 plus 1, plus into plus, plus positive. If it is positive, the function f of x is strictly increasing on the interval. ಯಾವ interval? 0 comma 2. Okay, then next another one is another interval 2 comma infinity. Also x belongs to 2 comma infinity. Then f dash x is equal to 2 comma infinity, more than 2 less than infinity. More than 2 less than infinity. More than 2 ಯಾವ್ದು ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀರಿ? 3 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 3 ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದ್ದು? ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಆಯಿತಾ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್. e power minus 3, e power minus 3 is nothing but 1 by e power 3, that is positive. So this is complete positive. More than 2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. more than 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು? 3 ಹಾಕಿರಿ. 2 minus 3 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? minus 1, that is minus, plus into minus, minus, negative. If it is negative, therefore the function f of x is strictly what? Strictly decreasing on the interval 2 comma infinity. Observe ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಎರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲಲ್ಲೇ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲಲ್ಲೇ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು 0,2 and strictly decreasing on the interval, 2 interval ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದು? -∞, 0 ಯೂನಿಯನ್ 2, ಓಕೆ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತಲಾಗಿದ್ದು. ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 29, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್ x is equal to y square and xy is equal to k cut at right angles. Cut at right angles means that is orthogonal, that is perpendicular. Then if the condition 8k square is equal to 1, it means if these two curves cut at right angles, these two curves are perpendicular to each other, then prove that 8k square is equal to 1. Look here, how to solve? Now solution, two curves. Now given data, first curve x is equal to y square, second curve xy is equal to k. Now these two curves cut at right angles. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಟು ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನದರ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ these two curves cut at right angles. These two curves cut at right angles. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಲೈನು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆದಾಗ, you know that if two tangent lines are perpendicular or two lines are perpendicular, two lines are perpendicular condition, you know m1 m2 is equal to -1 ತಾನೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ಸ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ -1. m1 m2 represents slope of line. Here m1 m2 represent slope of tangent to the first curve as well as second curve. Now slope of tangent is denoted by what? f dash x1 or dy by dx. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕರ್ವನ್ನು we have to differentiate first curve, that is slope of tangent. Differentiate second curve, it represents slope of tangent. Now here differentiate equation 1 with respect to x. Derivative of x with respect to x 1. Derivative of y square with respect to x 2y into dy by dx, right? Or dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by 2y. This is first slope m1. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ differentiate second curve with respect to x. Derivative of xy, here two variables, apply product rule, product of two functions, first function as it is into derivative of y with respect to x dy by dx plus second function as it is y into derivative of x with respect to x is 1 is equal to derivative of k. K is constant, you know that derivative of constant is 0. Rearrange, this implies x into dy by dx is equal to plus y goes to right side minus y, or dy by dx is equal to minus y divided by x, call it as m2. We got both the slopes. Since ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, these two curves cut at right angles, that is given. Cut at right angles means perpendicular. Therefore you know that two curves cut at right angles means two tangent lines are perpendicular, that is two lines are perpendicular. You know that two lines are perpendicular condition. M1 M2 is equal to minus 1. What is M1 value? ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ 1 upon 2y. What is M2? Minus y by x is equal to minus 1. Simplify. This implies 1y cancel. Minus 1 by 2x is equal to minus 1. Right? Therefore, cross multiply 2x is equal to plus 1 or x is equal to 1 by 2. Minus minus cancel. Okay. Now to prove that 8 times k square is equal to 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ k ಇದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು k square. So what can we do? Squaring equation 2. ಎರಡನೇ equation square ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. Squaring equation number 2. We get what happen? xy whole square ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? x square y square is equal to k square. Implies x square y square. So x square y square value equation 1. What is y square value? X ತಾನೆ. So y square value is x is equal to k square because y square is equal to ಏನಿದೆ x, that is given. Y square value is x. Now x square into x cube is equal to k square. X cube is equal to k square. Therefore k square is equal to the value of x value you know ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1 by 2 to the power of 3 implies k square is equal to 1 divided by 2 cube 8. Cross multiply 8 times k square is equal to 1. 8 k square is equal to 1. 3 mark. Very simple question. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕೇನು? Two curves cut at right angles means two tangent lines are perpendicular. You know that two lines are perpendicular condition. M1 M2 is equal to minus 1. Using that concept to find the value of k, that is 8k square is equal to 1. Clear students? Okay, 3 mark. Whereas second one, third question, find the points at which find the points on the curve at which the tangent to the curve y is equal to under root 4x minus 3 minus 1 has its slope 2 by 3. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಇದೆ, this is curve, this is tangent to the curve. ಕರ್ವ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ y is equal to root 4x minus 3 minus 1. Now this is a point on the curve. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. At which and slope of tangent is also given 2 by 3. Now and slope of tangent denoted by dy by dx or f dash x is equal to 2 by 3. Now to find out the points. Now here differentiate this one. Derivative of y with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to derivative of root of inner function. There are two friends. First friend root, second friend 4x minus 3. Differentiate first friend, derivative of root 1 by 2 root 4x minus 3 into second friend, derivative of 4x 4, derivative of 3 constant 0 minus derivative of 1 is 0. Simplify, 2 1s are 2 2s. So dy by dx is equal to, that is 2 divided by under root 4x minus 3. This implies, but dy by dx value given, that is 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by under root 4x minus 3. Cross multiply that 2 get cancelled, right? So this implies 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by under root 4x minus 3 or root 4x minus 3 is equal to reciprocal 3. Eliminate root, squaring on both sides. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 4x minus 3 is equal to 3 square 9 or 4x is equal to 9 minus 3 goes to its side plus 3, that is 12. 4x is equal to 12 x is equal to 12 by 4, 3. We got 1 point. Similarly, to find y, therefore, put x equal to 3 in equation 1. Equation 1 gives y is equal to root 4x, x value 3, minus 1, minus 1. So, y is equal to root 4 3s are 12, 12 minus 1, 11. Correct? 12 minus 1, 11, minus 1. Somewhere, correct is 2 by 3, that is root 4x minus 3 is equal to, here, root 4x minus 3 is 3, squaring on both sides, 4x minus 3 is equal to 3 square 9, this is 12, then 4x is equal to 12, x is equal to 3, 12 minus 3, not 1 here, 4 3s are 12, 12 minus 3, 9 minus 1, correct? So, y is equal to square root of 9 is 3, minus 1, that is 2. Therefore, find the point. So, point is x value 3, y value 2. So, ಸ್ಲೋಪು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್, ಬಟ್ dy by x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by root 4x minus 3, 2 cancel, 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by root 4x minus 3, or root 4x minus 3 is equal to reciprocal 3, eliminate root, squaring on both sides, 4x minus 3 is equal to 3 square is 9, 4x is equal to 9, minus 3 goes to right side plus 3, that is 12, x is equal to 3. Put x equal to 3 in this equation, equation 1 gives y is equal to root 4x value 3 minus 3 minus 1. So 4 3s are 12 minus 3, 9 minus 1, root 9 is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Therefore, the point is 3, 2. E type problem 3 mark al barutte nimage. Okay? That problem based on maxima and minima. Nodri E type problem barutte nimage 3 mark part C. Very simple question. Find two numbers whose sum is 24 and whose product is as large as possible. Now there are two numbers such that their sum is 24 and the product is as large as possible. So you know working rule for solving maxima and minima. Now what are the steps? Step number 1, solve f dash x equal to 0. Now to find out the roots. Okay. Then to distinguish between maxima and minima, we obtain second order derivative, that is solve f double dash x, once again differentiate, that is solve f double dash x. Now put f double dash x, now f double dash x at x equal to that root, ಏನು ಮೊದಲ root find out ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, put that root in second order derivative. If its answer is more than 0, then the function f of x is minimum at particular point. If its answer is less than 0, means f double dash x is less than 0, then the function f of x is maximum at that particular point. Suppose f double dash x at x equal to given root, after substituting the value of x value in second order derivative, if f double dash x is equal to 0, then the function f of x is neither maxima nor minima. Such type of function is known as stationary function or point of inflection. This is the working rule for solving maxima and minima. Illenide question, find two numbers. We don't know two numbers, we take two numbers. Very simple concept. Let the numbers be x and y. Error number third. According to the question, the sum of two number is 24, that is x plus y is equal to 24. This implies y is equal to 24 minus x, right? Find the number whose sum is 24, whose product is as large as possible. Let f of x denote the product of two numbers. Product of two numbers. That is f of x is equal to product x into y. That is f of x is equal to x into the value of y 24 minus x. That is f of x is equal to 24x minus x square. We got the function. One function signum. Now you know working rule. Step number 1, solve f dash x. F dash x is nothing but dy by x. Differentiate derivative of 24x 24 constant, derivative of x is 1. Okay. Minus derivative of x square, 2x. Now solve f dash x is equal to 0 implies f dash x value 24 minus 2x is equal to 0 implies 2x is equal to 24 divided by 2x is equal to 12. Whose product is as large as possible. Whose product is as large means maximum. If it is maximum, second order derivative should be negative. So one time differentiate ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Once again differentiate. Solve. Now f double dash x ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ differentiate ಮಾಡಿ. Derivative of 24 constant 0 minus derivative of 2x 2 constant, derivative of x is 1. 0 minus 2 minus 2, clearly minus 2 less than 0. If it is second order derivative less than 0, we conclude that the function f of x is maximum at the point x is equal to 12. We got one number. To find other number, put x equal to 12 in equation 1. Therefore equation 1 gives y is equal to 24 minus x value 12, that is 24. Therefore two numbers are 12 and 12. 3 mark question. Tumba easy ಇದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ರೂಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಾ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾವು ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, 3 mark question that is based on maxima and minima. Find two positive numbers whose sum is 15 and sum of whose squares is minimum. The answer is minimum means we should prove that second order derivative should be more than 0. Maximum kottaga second order derivative less than 0. Now here take two numbers. Let the two numbers be x and y. According to the question, the sum of two number is 15. X plus y is equal to 15 implies y is equal to 15 minus x. Call it as equation 1. Okay. And sum of whose squares is minimum. Let f of x denote the sum of whose squares. Squares of two numbers is minimum denoted by f of x. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, f of x is equal to x square plus y square. Sum of whose squares denoted by f of x. That is f of x is equal to x square plus y square. Y value 15 minus x to the power of 2 using equation 1. So we got the one function siktala here. So step 1, solve f dash x. Derivative of x square 2x plus derivative of 15 minus x whole power 2. There are two friends. Now make it as standard form. Put 15 minus x, call it as capital X. It is in the form capital X power 2. Derivative of capital X power 2. 2 times capital X into another friend. Derivative of capital X. Derivative of 15 0 minus derivative of x is 1. Right? So that is 2x plus into minus 2 into 15 minus x. Simplify 2x minus 2 15s are 30 minus into minus plus 2x. So f dash x is equal to 2x plus 2x 4x minus 30. We got f dash x. Now step number 1, solve f dash x. Now f dash x is equal to 0 implies, what is f dash x? 4x minus 30 is equal to 0 implies 4x is equal to 30 divided by 4, x is equal to 30 divided by 4, that is 2 15s are 2 2s are 15 by 2 x value. Now whose square is, sum of whose square is minimum, so that once again differentiate. Solve f double dash x. This is f dash x. Once again differentiate. 4 constant, derivative of x with respect to x is 1, correct? Minus derivative of 30, it is constant 0. 4 into 1 4, 4 minus 0 4. Clearly 4 is more than 0, positive value. if it is positive. Therefore, the function f of x is what? Minimum at the point x is equal to 15 by 2. We got one number, to find other number. Therefore, equation 1 gives y is equal to 15 minus x value 15 by 2. Take the LCM. LCM is 2. 1 2s are 2 1s are 15 2s are 30. 30 minus 15, that equals 15 by 2. Therefore, two numbers are, find the numbers. Numbers are 15 by 2 as well as 15 by 2. These are the two numbers. Okay? Now, correct agi concept artha madಕೊಂಡು solve ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಿನ್ನು. Which one? Based on maxima and minima, find two positive numbers whose product is 100 and whose sum is minimum. Again, sum of two number is minimum. If it is minimum, we should prove that second order derivative should be more than 0. Maximum ittu andre second order derivative should be less than 0. Okay, find two numbers. Now we don't know two numbers. Let us assume that two numbers are x and y. Let the numbers be x and y. According to the question, whose product is 100. Hoda? Now, product of two number x into y is equal to 100, or x is or y is equal to 100 divided by x, and whose sum is minimum. Let f of x denote the sum of two number. Sum of two number is denoted by f of x. That is, f of x is equal to sum of two number x plus y. Then simplify. F of x is equal to x plus y value, equation 1, 100 divided by x. We got the function. Now working rule for solving. Now step number 1, solve f dash x. F dash x is nothing but dy by dx. Yes, derivative of x with respect to x, 1 plus 100 constant, take outside 100 ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 100 ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ 1 by x. What is derivative of 1 by x? Minus 1 by x square. You know the standard result. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. That is 1 plus into minus 100 by x square. Right? So that is same as 1 minus 100. Meaning of 1 by x square. In ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? X power minus 2. Right? Now step 1, solve f dash x is equal to 0. Implies f dash x value 1 minus 100 by x square is equal to 0. Then simplify to find the roots. Now this implies 100 by x square is equal to 1, or 1 is equal to 100 by x square. Now cross multiply. X square is equal to 100. X is equal to square root of 100 is 10, because find two positive number. Don't write plus or minus, because only we take positive number. X equal to 10. Okay. Now whose sum is minimum? So once again differentiate. Now solve f double dash x. This is f dash x. F dash x. Once again differentiate. Derivative of one constant 0 minus 100 x power minus 2. 100 as it is. It is in the form x power n. You know the formula. Derivative of x power n formula. N into x power n minus 1. What is n? Minus 2 x power n minus 1. N value minus 2. X power n value minus 2 minus 1. Simplify. Minus into minus plus. 200. 100 2s are 200. X power minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. That is 200. Meaning of x power minus 3. 1 by x cube. Now f double dash at x equal to root. Root n banide x value. X value is 10. Put x equal to 10. 200 divided by x value 10 power 3. That is 200 divided by 10 power 3. I think 1000. 10 into 10 into 10. 10 tens are 100. 100 tens are 1000. Correct? 2 0 cancel. 2 1s are 2 5s are ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ 1/5 ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 0 ಹೌದಲ್ರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 0 ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಆಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 10 now to find y put x equal to 10 equation 1 gives y is equal to 100 divided by x value 10 that is 100 by 10 therefore two numbers are 10 and 10 these are the two numbers most important problem you must practice it ಇದೇ ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸನ್ನು ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಟು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹೂಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ 25 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೂಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆರ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 29 ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿ 29 ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲೇ ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿದಲ್ಲೇ ಇವನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ okay so question number 29 is over then question number 30 31 32 question number 30 31 32 these 3 questions again belongs to part C these 3 questions belongs to under which topic that is integration topic ನೋಡ್ರಿ 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 30 31 32 now we will discuss in next class okay students 30 31 32 next class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ okay now thank you students